Good evening, everyone. This is Brian Kelly, and I'm reporting to you from my home office here in Garner, North Carolina. I just want to say thanks so much for deciding to take a look at my video. If you have not already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure you hit the little bell sign so every time I make a video, you will receive it firsthand. So, here's the deal. I talk to a lot of people. Um, and they always finances for some reason always tends to come up, and they say, well, hey Brian, I have $1,000 here, I have $2,000 here, I'm looking for somewhere to invest this money. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my financial consultant, and I'm going to give that person the money, and they're going to invest it for me. And that's fine and well, but I often ask myself, well, why don't you take the time to learn how to invest that money for yourself? Not so much as invest, but trade that money for yourself, because it's a high possibility you can make a lot bigger return on your money rather than give it to a financial counselor or financial person, or whatever. And nothing against those people. You give them their money, give them your money, and they put your money in basically a computer program, excuse me, and then they determine where they will allocate that money and the different returns you get on a yearly basis. So that's fine and well. I'm not nothing against that. I'm just saying, I want to show you a way that you can learn to invest your money for yourself without having to give it all to your financial counselor. Um, so as you guys know, I trade the E-mini S&P 500. I do my trading on a very short-term basis. But what I want to do is I want to show you how you can trade this on a long-term basis and make some serious money. Okay, and what I want to do is start off with the minimum. Okay, so I have my little pointer here. As you can see, this is the E-mini S&P 500. Okay, now one E-mini S&P contract equals $500. In other words, $500 is the amount of money that you'll have to have in your account to trade one E-mini contract. Normally, when you open up an account, your broker requires that you start off with a minimum of $1,000, which is reasonable. With $1,000, you can trade a maximum of two E-mini contracts. Okay, all right. So trading the E-mini S&P 500, every time you make a profit, okay, the profit is going to be a gross income of $12.50 per tick. Now, a tick in the S&P 500 is basically a quarter of a point, which is not a lot at all. I mean, that moves really, really fast, and you can grab a tick, I mean, with your eyes closed, basically. So, excuse me. Now, once you make your 12.50 per tick, it's going to be a total of $8, which is going to be your net profit. The reason why that is because you got to your broker will deduct about $4, four to $5 off of that 12.50. So basically, once you make a net profit, once you make $12.50 per tick, that's going to give you a net profit of $8. Okay, for every one contract that you trade. All right, got it. So all right, and it says here the goal is to earn one tick profit 5 days per week. There are a total of 20 trading days in 1 month. So if you accomplish that goal, you would earn a net profit of $160. Now, that's not a whole bunch of money, but you've got to, again, going back to the whole thing about how you take your money, say $500 or $1,000, and give it to your financial person, okay? At the end of the year, I don't know, let's say for instance 8% or whatever. I don't know, 8%, 10%. Yeah, you're gonna make money off of your money, but are you gonna make as much money off of that if you decided to trade and learn how to trade this, what I'm telling you, then you can make a lot more money. Now, as you can see, it's 160, 160 per month, or $1,920 per year. Now that's net profit. That's a net profit. And again, to make one ticker a quarter a point on the S&P 500 is extremely, extremely, extremely easy. So making one tick is not a lot, but here's the deal. If you did that, and here's the deal. So I'm not talking about staying on your charts for 5 hours a day. Um, you can make one tick in 2 minutes. I mean, let's play this role here, okay? Let's say, for instance, you have a full time job. You got to be there every day at 8:30 in the morning. Well, you want to make your trade. So before you go to work, you do the techniques I show you how to do. Okay, you make your one tick for the day, then you go to your job. So you made $8 for that one day. Okay, then the next day you do the same thing, and the next day you do the same thing. So you do that 5 days a week. Now, if you can trade during the normal business hours, that's fine. You can do it. You can make it. Make your one tick during that time. Or if you can't, if you go to work and you're not able to be there, you can trade pre-market, okay? Because here's the deal: you're only looking to make one single tick, a quarter of a point, which is like nothing. All right. So you can very easily do that. Now, even if you can't do it before or during the market, if once the market it closes for a little while, then reopens. If you wanted to do it like late at night, you can still do it because again, you're only looking to make a quarter of a point, which is one tick. You can do it with your eyes closed. All right. So the whole thing is you're doing this 5 days a week for 1 month. All right. If you do that, you're gonna earn 900. I'm sorry, $1,920 per year, or $160 a month. That's on just one contract, guys. One contract, which requires $500 to trade. All right. So, what you want to do, what you can do, I'm not saying you should do this, but if you want to scale and go and make more contracts, then you'll make more money. And so let's say, for instance, instead of trading one contract, you wanted to trade three contracts. Okay, so three contracts require $1,500 to trade, and your monthly net income, if you did that, would be $480, and your yearly net income will be $5,760, which is not bad because again, you're only trading for one tick, a quarter of a point. You can do that with your eyes closed. Okay. Next thing, let's say, for instance, you want to trade even more. Okay, you want to trade more contracts. You trade five contracts. Five contracts requires $2,500 to trade. Okay, you got to have that in your account to trade. Five contracts. Now your monthly net income will be $800. $800. That's pretty good money, guys. Only for one tick, which could potentially take you less than 5 minutes to do on a daily basis. You know, think about $800. $800 could put a big dent in your mortgage, your rent. It could pay a car payment. It could do a lot of damage. Okay, I mean, it really could. If you don't want to spend it, you could take it and just let it roll over. Now, $800 per month, or yearly income of $9,600. That's pretty good money, guys. Again, you're not taking all your money and giving it to your financial planner. I think you should do that. Some of it, but also learn this technique, learn to trade for yourself so that you can take a small portion of it and learn this technique and use this technique as well as putting money with your financial planner. That's still fine. Next thing is 10 contracts. Okay, this is big stuff here. Okay, 10 contracts requires $5,000 to trade. If you do that, if you make one tick, quarter of a point on 10 contracts, your monthly net income will be $1,600. And your yearly net income will be $19,200. Again, now, $1,600 per month. All right. That's a mortgage. That's your monthly daycare. That's your, couple of car payments, your credit cards. You know, that's money. That's real money, guys, that you can potentially earn. $19,200 per year. And again, you're trading for one tick, a quarter of a point. I've done this in less than 10 seconds. Okay. All I'm asking you to do is learn this technique. And if you want, I mean, you can trade it the way I teach it in the course. You can, go for the 1.25 points. But if you're more conservative, you just want to just kind of do it as a passive income where you're making your $8 a day net, per day, and you don't have a lot of time. That's fine. That's totally fine. You can do that. But like I said, this stuff adds up really, really, really fast. Let me tell you. And so, that's basically how it works. And so, you can do this. It's not going to take you a lot of time. It may take you 3 to 5 minutes at the very most to get one tick, and then you're done for the day until the next day. You do it the same thing over and over and over again. If you do that, you will definitely be able to reap the rewards. Okay, and again, I'm not making any promises. You should never use money that for your rent money or your mortgage money. There's a potential anything that you could lose. So by law, I need to say that because I'm not trying to say, tell them this is like 100% guaranteed. But what I have the way my course is structured, I make it really drop dead simple so that you will be able to profit in a high percentage of the time. Okay, very high percentage. Okay, and again, you're trading for one tick, a quarter point. It's very simple to do that. Extremely simple to do that. It says here, this illustration is very achievable. Again, you are only looking to make one tick per day. That's it, guys. My course shows you how to do this every single day. All right. That's the bottom line. Okay. And again, if you want to invest your money with someone else, that's fine and well. But I think that it's a good idea to learn how to do things for yourself because, no one can take better care of your money than you can, right? And if you have the specialized knowledge that I will show you how to do, it's in my course, you will be able to do this day in and day out, day in and day out. Think about it, making $8. I mean, it's a great situation. You're getting ready to go to work. You turn your computer on, you follow what I tell you to do. You make your $8 net profit. Turn your computer off, go to work. You do that every single day, 5 days a week. It takes you 3 to 5 minutes to do that. Okay, that's it. That's all you gotta do, right? And then at the end of the month, you made yourself $160 net profit. If you do that every single week for a year, you made $1,920 on just on one contract, and all you really needed to do was $500 for that, for that one contract to do. So I guess I'm a little biased, but this is a great thing. Um, I'm a little bit different in the way I show people how to trade. I don't tell them that they have to stay in the market like 10 hours a day and that sort of thing. I want you to get in the market, make your money, and get out and do it the next day. And when you have small successes over and over again, it not only builds your bank account, but it also builds your confidence. And that's the main thing in trading. As long as you have your confidence, as long as you know what you're doing, as long as you are doing things over and over and over again, and you're being successful, that's the main thing. And you'll be a professional trader for years on end. This thing is not going anywhere. This is the backbone of the world economy. And people, are all around the world are learning to trade, whether it be the forex market or the financials or the commodity market. People are doing this left and right, and the reason why is because of this whole COVID thing. People are having to work from home, and things are just not the way they were used to be, and they may never return to the way they used to be. So you've got to find a way to increase your income and not have to go get a part-time job. Nothing wrong doing that, but I'm saying, if you can make yourself, and like do 3 contracts, do 3 contracts, per day, and you make yourself an extra $480 a month. I mean, that's a part-time job. And how long did it take you to do that? Maybe 3 to 5 minutes per day. I mean, seriously, that's a really good deal. So, um, again, I'm excited about this thing, and I have a very good course. It's step by step. It makes no difference if you are a complete beginner. I show you everything. I have videos. I have charts that are real charts that were actually used and so forth. I give my personal commentary on those charts so that you can understand it. I also offer support after you purchase my course through email, or I even put my cell phone number if you want to give me a call. That's still fine, and I will answer all your questions. But this is a very good course, very thorough course. I get straight to the point. There's no a lot of fluff, nothing like that at all. And the bottom line is I want to see you succeed. And there's a lot of courses out there. Some are good, some are not so good. But I will tell you that my course is very good, and the reason why is because it's drop dead simple. It's I don't have all the bells and whistles and everything, all the technical analysis. It's very simple to easy and very easy to understand. And so a lot of times when people get involved in these type of programs, it gets so complicated they just forget. Oh, forget it, and I'm not going to do it anymore. Well, I realize that, so that's why I made this course so that a person, I mean, literally with no knowledge of the financial markets can do this. And I have everything in place. Like I said, I have videos. I have real live charts with the commentary on it. It tells you why to get into a trade, why not to get into a trade. Everything is laid out. Everything is laid out for you. All right. And all the only thing is you got to just you have to make a decision to do this. I mean, the New Year's coming up, and what are you going to do? Are you going to still do the same thing you did in 2020, or are you going to step out and do something different? That's up to you, man. I mean, you got to make that decision. I can't make it for you. So that's just the bottom line. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the website address at the bottom of this video, and what I'd like you to do is go to that website, which kicks into another video that explains this program, through and through, and so forth. The website name is www.secretwealthprogram.com. Secretwealthprogram.com. It's a great thing that you can learn and make a tremendous amount of money on. Don't always depend on others, even in the financial market. You got to learn how to do this for yourself, because you can take better care of your money than anybody can. Okay. And once you learn this, I'm telling you guys, once you learn this, I know this sounds like cliche, you will never have to worry about making money again. You'll have this specialized knowledge. This is a specialized skill that I'm teaching, guys. A specialized skill that I'm teaching. Once you have it, it's it's the whole light bulb going off in your head, really, literally. I do this full time. I'm very successful doing this, and I'm just here to help you out, man. So, like I said, go to the website, www.secretwealthprogram.com. Take a look. And if you have questions, feel free to give me a call. My number will be there as well. Okay? Thanks very much for listening. And again, if you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'm always making videos about different things. And make sure when you do that, hit the hit the little bell sign so that every time I make a video, you receive it. Okay? Anyway, have a good evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.